Hi, I am one half of Retirement Dreams to Reality, and this is a video about retirement and Reddit. If you are as obsessed with retirement as I am, and all you do is think about retirement, want to read about retirement, want to plan for retirement, watch videos about retirement, basically every day is just taken up just thinking about your retirement. You might be trying to gain lots of information from lots of different places. So I decided to have a look at Reddit. Now, what is Reddit? Reddit is mainly American. It does have English posters as well, but a lot of it is American. It's mainly a discussion forum about absolutely anything. And I mean absolutely anything. You join, you become a member, and members submit information. So they might submit questions, they might submit ideas, they might just submit text, they might submit images, they might submit links to other things. That probably sounds really, really vague, but it is. It's just an absolute, if you've ever been on TikTok and you go down a TikTok rabbit hole, well, Reddit to me is a little bit like TikTok, but without the video. And there's lots and lots and lots of texts and posts. How do people engage? Well, they put their posts in themselves. So you can post something and then people either do an up arrow to say that they like the post, a down arrow to say they dislike the post, or they can actually reply. So if you're making a statement about something, people can comment on it. But more importantly for me, if you are asking a question, people can reply and answer your question. So that's where I'm going with it in terms of retirement. So I use Reddit to gain information all about my retirement journey. So all about my retirement journey. I use Reddit to look at finance, to look at travel, to look at things like trusted house sitters, just to look at everything to do with planning my journey. So why? Well, as I said, because I'm totally obsessed with retirement, anything that can give me more information on retirement is really welcomed by me. But why Reddit and not YouTube and podcasts? Because we've already done a couple of videos about our favourite retirement YouTubers and our favourite retirement planning podcasts. But for me, what if you've only got 5 minutes? You're standing waiting at the bus stop. You're literally in a situation where you've got 5 minutes and you haven't got time to scroll through YouTube, or you've not got your headphones, or you're just not in a position where you can listen or watch something, but you're obsessed with your retirement, so you want to take in some information. So that's what I've been using Reddit for. When I've just got 5 minutes, I will have a little look at my Reddit, see what's going on, see what people are chatting about, see how many millions that person's got ready for the retirement, see what that person thinks their safe withdrawal rate ought to be this week, all of that sort of stuff. So Reddit for me is, I don't use it instead of YouTube, instead of podcasts. I use it in addition to when I've got a shorter amount of time. And you can literally just pop in and out of it. It opens up more communities and more information to you. It's just another resource. How does Reddit work? There are subreddits. That's the main way Reddit works. It has subreddits and they're communities. And you sign up for a certain subreddit and that will focus on a topic. So I'm in a fire subreddit, I'm in a retirement planning subreddit, I'm in a retirement UK subreddit. I'll put a list of all of the subreddits I'm in up on the screen. I think I've joined 12 communities and they're mostly focused on finance and fire. And even though they're all very US based, I can still gain loads of information on things like the safe withdrawal rate, who's using buckets and how they're using buckets, bonds, how to grow my wealth. In fact, the main types of subreddits that I engage with fall into 3 main categories, really. The saving budgeting subreddit, the how to build wealth subreddit, and the we're about to retire, how do we plan all of this Reddit. So retirement planning Reddit. But I've also used it for trusted house sitter. That's quite fun, reading about how people allow people into the house when you're not even there, how people are spying on people on Ring doorbell cameras. So that's opened my eyes up a little bit to trusted house sitter. So that's been quite useful. I'm also on an immigration site. If we ever decide that we're going to follow my son to America and become citizens ourselves in retirement. And I'm also on some slow travel communities. So I've been reading about some slow travel stuff, which is useful. People also post on the subreddit, obviously. If they didn't post, you wouldn't have anything to read. But I very, very recently, after being part of Reddit for over a year, decided to do a post. And I'll put that up here now. I was really pleased that I didn't get any negativity or nasty comments on my post. And I did get some traction. I got, I think, 3 or 4 replies where people were trying to help me and answer my question. So I asked a question about buckets, as you'll see, and it was really useful. So now I've made 1 post, I'm very, very likely to make some more posts. I think that would be quite useful for me to do. Another element of Reddit is something called karma. And you get more karma the more you engage with things, the more you post, and how people view your posts. So it's like good karma, I think. So basically, you get rewarded for being a good member of Reddit. I don't think you don't actually get monetary rewarded. It's not like being monetized on YouTube. It just means you can engage in more things and post more, I think. I have tried to put an arrow for a post once before. I've tried to sort of say, oh, I like that, and be positive on the arrow. And I think I got a link that came up and said, you don't have enough karma for this. So I'm going to investigate that more, the more that I engage with Reddit. But karma is something that you build up, and the more karma you've got, karma as in Karma, not being calm. Because to be fair, if it was being karma, I probably wouldn't get anything. I'm not very calm. Yeah, so that's an important thing as part of Reddit, and I'll investigate that more as I move through my Reddit journey. One other thing that happened was, which was really, really useful, they like to check that you're not a bot. So don't worry if you do post something on Reddit and you get a message that says it'll take a while for us to investigate that you're not a bot. It doesn't take very long. And quite quickly, my post was able to be posted into the community. But I also got a message, which was really, really useful, that said, your post may be better suited to a different community. And they told me that I might be better off posting my comment in a different discussion thread, which I thought was really, really useful. Can you imagine if YouTube said, you might be better changing your title too, or if you put this hashtag, you would get more traction, which I thought was really useful of Reddit to do that. It'd be great if YouTube did that, if they sort of just checked your video before you posted it and said, just change that and you'll get more subscribers. So yeah, that's what Reddit did. They told me that my post would be better suited to a different community, which I thought was really, really good. And as I say, it was my very first post and I did get 3, 4, 5 replies. So that was good too. Finally, I am definitely going to continue using Reddit. I am going to definitely continue using Reddit for all of my retirement planning, all of the information that I need. I may branch out and look at YouTube on Reddit, give us some ideas of how to best be good YouTubers, because I bet you there are some forums on Reddit about how to be good YouTubers, because there are forums on Reddit about absolutely everything. And as I mentioned TikTok earlier, I don't have TikTok on my phone. I don't have TikTok on my iPad because I don't have enough time in my life. Whenever I've had TikTok on any of my devices, 4 hours goes by and there's no tea. Nothing's been done. All I've done, I've thought it's been 10 minutes and it's been 4 hours. I'm supposed to go to bed and all of a sudden it's past midnight and I'm still on TikTok. So I don't have TikTok. Reddit can be a little bit like that. You can go down a Reddit rabbit hole.
Oh, I'm late. Really shouldn't be doing this.
Just be mindful that hours of your life may be taken away, particularly because you can get notifications for all the communities that you're in. So yeah, that can be interesting. I'm going to carry on my Reddit journey and I will keep you posted, particularly if I find out more information about karma or I make lots more posts about retirement and I get lots of traction. Anything that I think will be useful for people when gaining information on their retirement, I will post. Thanks for watching. That is Retirement Dreams to Reality, Keely.